going on, Jerome's? The Minnesota Fighting Vikings have made a concerted effort to get back to having the meats on both sides of the ball, rebuilt the trenches, and they want to run the ball this season. Jordan Mason, your face, Aaron Jones, and also C.J. Ham. Did you know that C.J.'s given name is Cortez? That's badass. I mean, I have so many marketing ideas in my head. I feel like I should be a billionaire like 10 times over. Like, how can Nike not pick up CJ Ham? Because one of their famous shoe lines is the Cortez. They could market the Cortez Ham shoe. Ham shoes. I don't know. CJ Ham's a good name, but Cortez Ham, come on, man. But, CJ has given us great moments throughout the years, notably. This is one of my favorite graphics from team history. The historic comeback. You got Paris Campbell just looking downtrodden. You got CJ Ham with that. Hey, we're in overtime. How did we get here? I don't know. Lots of things happen. And of course, he is a member of the string of UDFA tryouts. Local guys done good. Marcus Sherrills from the Gophers, John Marshall High School, Adam Jerome, Ezekiel Thielen from Mankato State University Community College. And they got C.J. Ham from Duluth going out to Augustana. He was a Viking before it was cool. He is the best Viking 28 in regional history. Here you see him schooling the aforementioned Mankato State University Community College. And I was going to talk a lot of stuff, being a proud Winona State alum, the Harvard of the Midwest. But then I looked up C.J. stats against Winona State. Like, how at Winona State, like, how does... I'm trying to remember if Tom Sawyer was the head coach then. And yes, Winona State's head coach was named Tom Sawyer. His defensive coordinator was Huck Finn. His OC was, but 3 touchdowns. How do you give up 3 touchdowns, CJ Ham? Right? Hey, yeah. But Ham heading into year 10, putting in that work, everything is good to go. And Kevin O'Connell, like he didn't miss words, talk about how CJ Ham has had such a lengthy NFL career. And all right, so what led into this is the reporters the media jackals were talking about Ty Chandler and how he can get on the field more. And he mentioned consistency. And then you got a question about CJ Ham in his 10th year, and CJ is the model of consistency. So Kevin O'Connell said, a different type of player, C.J. Ham is, clearly with what he's brought to our team, but he's the hallmark of consistency, whatever job he's had since his first rookie minicamp when he came on to try out to make the team. And from that day forward, whatever C.J. Ham's been asked to do, he does it, doesn't matter, right? And I feel like C.J. is he's the poster player of the ethos that Kevin O'Connell and Kwesi built in this building. Like, the more he can do, the more he can do, right? And he continued, the circumstance doesn't matter. If he's had walkthroughs, it doesn't matter. He's one of the smarter players I've been around. He's physical. He's got the ability. As you guys have seen, I've gone tempo sometimes off those third downs. When he's been in there, he's put his head down and got his 8, 9, 10 yards going fast on a run play. We'll throw him screens. We'll throw him the ball out of the backfield. And you saw that last year too. Even on third downs, particularly when Aaron Jones was dinged up, you had C.J. Ham in there on third down and going up tempo because he understands the protection, and even if he's not getting reps throughout the week in walkthroughs, like, he just knows what to do. He's high IQ football player. He knows the offense. He knows everyone else's role, which is important. And that's what you want from a team leader, and that's how you stay in the freaking NFL for 10 years, man. He is versatile, and I haven't even started talking about his special teams role, which, along with some of our other true pillars on the special teams unit, he is a guy that sets the tone for Matt Daniels, Coach Hatt, his whole group. From meeting room all the way to individual to the practice field to games. So that's how he's been able to do it. You feel very fortunate to have a player like that. And it doesn't surprise me. Every year you're counting those captain's votes and you see his name. Keep showing up you. Translation, but either way, like there's a real reason why CJ Ham consistently gets voted the team captain. But also, I still have issues. And again, they need to study my brain because, like, I remember things like this, but I don't know. What's Rocco's hair color? Don't know. Probably dark. Nah. But the CJ Ham, when Corktown Eatery in Duluth had the CJ Ham sandwich, the Hammer Slammer. So first off, it didn't have ham. but it was like pastrami or something. But I don't know, like, yeah, I understand that's probably like his favorite sandwich, but I feel like you really have to lean into the ham angle. You know what I mean? All right, so would have done a ham spread, like ham loaf spread. Put it on a sandwich like they do with pate on a banh mi, and then like some really nice like hickory smoked ham, glazed ham, either cold or warm, could be good either way. And then get like a sharp cheese, get like a manchego cheese or something like that. I need to open a restaurant. That's all. But, of course, the CJ Ham, like I said, Duluth native, local dude, done good, just like Thielen, just like Sherrills. We love those stories. A 2016 UDFA, 10th season with the Vikings. He went from the practice squad up to the 53, and he made that tailback to fullback transition, added weight. And, again, CJ could have been like, I ran for 5 bajillion yards in college, mainly against Winona State and Mankato State University Community College. But he didn't. It's actually kind of similar to what they tried to do with Zach Line, the tailback from SMU, but became a fullback, became a special teamer, a 2-time Pro Bowler, by the way. He would have like 6 if Kyle Juszczyk was in the other conference or something. Yeah. And also, this is kind of funny. 57 of his 121 career touches, whether it's a carry, whether it's a reception, have resulted in a touchdown or a first down. That's 47.1%. That's a pretty damn good rate. 4-time team captain, 2024 Walter Payton Man of the Year nominee, and also he's very active in the community with charities and stuff like that, and also a model of team culture. Like we said, you can be tough and still be a good dude. I feel like that's what they're trying to put out there, where some eras of Vikings history it hasn't been true, right? But CJ is the type of player that running back room, the offense, and everyone on special teams certainly will look up to. And I feel like he does demonstrate the ethos of what Kwesi and Kevin Connell built in the building. So, and also Kevin Connell talked about using more 2 running back sets. Now, initially it was like, okay, we'll see Aaron Jones and as well as Jordan Mason in the backfield at the same time, which is kind of nice. Where it's a copycat league, and you saw that with Detroit last year with Sonic and Knuckles and all that stuff. But also, what it means is that CJ Ham could finally get some more work at fullback, because again, we want to get back to running the ball with the damn offensive line, JJ McCarthy and stuff like that. But having the meats, having the fullback, 2 running back sets, running a lot of 21 personnel, 22 personnel. Let's go, man. It's gonna be good. But CJ Ham, yeah, he's one of those players that that you should value more while he's on the team, because superstar, you have your superstars, but you have everyone else who holds this team together. CJ Ham is definitely one of those glue guys, like bricks and mortar. Without mortar, the bricks just stack up and they fall, right? Without mortar to hold them in place. CJ Motorham. Oh, sorry, Cortez Motorham. Or something like that. But your thoughts are our thoughts. Kevin Connell, profuse in his praise about CJ Ham, the hallmark of consistency. Let us know your thoughts, our thoughts, comment section. You guys are the best to do. Skol, production value.